Hi, today I'm going to show you how to create a Boom Reader account which you can use to record the reads that your child does at home. Now let's start off by finding Boom Reader by typing Boom Reader into the search engine. When you do, the first option that comes up is the one that you need, Boom Reader, the digital reading record. When you get to this front page, you need to click on Login and log in as a parent. Now, before you log in for the first time, you need to click Create an Account. It does suggest that you create an account with the app, or if you don't have a smartphone, you can sign up under here. So let's just put parent account and let's pop in our email address, which would parent@outlook.com, and we just have to click the box to say that we agree and also that we're not a robot. And then we press create account. Now, when you receive the thanks for signing up, you'll need to pop into your email address and find the code that has been sent to validate. So here we go in my email account, and then here is my email to say that I need to validate my account. If I click here, I can press activate my account, and here I can set a password and confirm. Save password and log in. I won't save that. So then it asks to connect your child. Well, I have a pretend child here. So when you're logging into Boom Reader, you should have been given from school a PIN code and a school code. So at Beechwood, our school code is 51324. So I need to enter 51324. And my child's PIN code is 13570. So I need to enter that in the PIN code, 13570, and connect. It asks me if this is my child, and I say yes. And there is an option here, if you've got a second child in the school, to add another child to your account. But let's just say I've got the one for now. So I can click on my child, and at the moment you'll see that there's no current reading books. In order to add a book, you need to click on Add Book. And then if you type in a title for your book and search, you should find the option comes up. There's a couple of options over here. You can scan in the ISBN code. So if your computer has a camera and you allow your laptop to use it, you can scan the back barcode of the book and it will find it that way. Or down here, you can add a book to the database if it's not recognized. Now this one, the Wild Robot is, so I just need to click the plus button to add that book. And because I'm at home, I'm going to say that's a home book that we're reading together, and I'm going to add that on. It doesn't really matter what code you give it, we will still be able to see that you've added that. So now that I've added the Wild Robot, it pops up right underneath my daughter's name. When I want to hear my daughter read, I need to click on the plus button within the book to say log reading. And it's really simple. The first button here says log reading. The reading date and time is just now. Let's say I've just finished hearing her. And she read 4 pages today, so I'm just writing page 1 to page 4. Now there's no requirement to write a comment, but you can do if you want to. Read really well today with great expression. This one is a useful box for us, problem words and sounds. So if there's a particular word that your child struggled with, you might pop that in to the problem word box and enter it, and then it will just pop up for us. If the child happened to complete the book, you would just toggle that button there, but my child didn't today, and then I add the record. And it's as simple as that. My daughter's reading has been logged. Now, if you wanted to log more, obviously you can just press that button, or you can exit. Now, you might have noticed that up underneath her name, she has a gem. And because I recorded a read for her, she's gone up to 2 gems instead of 1. The gems are randomized, so every time a child enters a log, they get between 1 and 3 gems, which they can collect and spend in the gem shop on special cards, which have all different themes for them to collect. Now, if I go back to home, you'll see that I've got my child there, and if I had another child, that child would pop up there. If I need my profile at all to add extra information or look at my account settings, I can. And if I forget and want to add another child, there's a button on the side. If I want to exit that, I just sign out and I'm back to this page. Now, sometimes your child might want to log in themselves, so they would pick the I'm a pupil button. Theirs looks slightly different. Again, they can do this on an app if they have an iPhone or an iPad at home. So again, they need the school code. So our school code is 51324. 51324. Next. And the PIN code for this child is 13570. 13570. And log in. Now, we don't have access to Go Write. We are just in Go Read. Their homepage looks slightly different. They can choose to edit their avatar if they want to, changing its color, its skin tone, perhaps its eyes or mouth, and save that. But the most important thing, obviously, is to log reads. So here we go into the read section, launching that, and their dashboard looks slightly different, but you can see the book that I've just added has appeared there for her. So let's say that she did some reading by herself today and she read to page 7. She might put in a comment. It was brilliant. She might not. Let's add that log. And you can see the history has popped up with 2, and she's been awarded some gems. It does explain the little avatar with instructions on the side if you need them. It says what you can do on the page and what to do if you finish the book. If you do finish the book, you get an option of logging a review. So let's say we finished the book. Let's put 139 pages, the book's all finished, and we add our log. Then it gives us the option to give it some stars and write what we thought of it. So this book was a wonderful story about a goose and a robot. And then we can add our review and go back to our dashboard. We can also add another book. Let's say we want to read Can You Feel the Noise this time? Stuart Foster, great author. And let's go for a home book. And let's say we read the first 3 pages and we're adding the log. So now we've got another book on the go because we finished our book. We can see our previous books there as they're finished, and then our current books there. They can add more than one book that they can read at one time, a library book and maybe another reading book. We can also come and look at our gem collection and our reward cards, which are just here. So as you can see, Hermione has a total of 8 gems at the top, so she can start collecting. Now she might like to collect sea creature cards, and she can spend her gems. Oh, I'll have that one. Yes, I want to buy that. Oh, I've got a leopard shark, and so on. They can spend their gems on any cards that they like and see if they can gather up collections. Obviously, they get more expensive as you get through each collection. So that is recording a read for both a parent and a child. The log out button is just the arrow at the bottom there.